Set number 19, Peter De Backer to start. Heavy hit on orange. Almost gets the kiss. Perfect. This is the best break shot in a long time. I think the very best in the whole match. He doubled orange now to the corner, which is sometimes a very good idea. Didn't land perfectly on the yellow, but he has a shot here with a good chance. Long, and then maybe the long cushion again, and position play and defense at the same time. He goes to the short cushion, nice shot, and I think this is a good chance to make all the 10 points in the first inning. Nope, too thin, and he gets the kiss. Managed to keep the balls away from the Frenchman. Very clear what you have to play here, 4 cushions off the white, but easy is something else. Bad hit, but yeah, it was far away and had to be so perfect. It looks like he got something in his eye. Test here for Jakob. Long, short maybe. He has been playing these shots pretty well in the match. Yeah, got too much of a curve there. Bury still fighting with his eye. Oh, that is so horrible when you get something into your eye. Short angle from Peter. Has to hit it a little bit extra thin to avoid the kiss. Seems to be okay. This is what I said about his speed control. It's just like 2 or 3 centimeters more speed than necessary. Now he gets a cross table shot. Has to be careful where orange goes. Too much speed on that one, so it stayed up, never traveled down to the yellow. You want the cue ball to write a M on the table, the letter M. But this one just stopped. Yeah, here you can see the beginning of the M, and then it stops. It should have continued. Just a question of millimeters. A little bit thinner or 1 or 2 millimeters of more spin. Your shot would have been okay. A little bit slower maybe. And one more half, let's call it a half mistake from Buri. Not playing so well as he did in the first few sets of the other 2 days. Ugly looking little 3 cushion here. You need to hit that ball so perfect. He did well, yeah, he made it. Got a very good touch on the white, so he can continue the run easily. Here, this is a typical way of trying to keep the balls in good shape. You double the white, 2 short cushions down to the corner, and then you're hoping for a good hit on that yellow. He placed the white perfectly, and he has an opening here. But what does the yellow ball do? Almost impossible to know exactly where that ball is. Orange ball closed the door. Nothing you can play from that, so only yellow available here. Looks like he's going to the short cushion. Short, long, short. And this is what he has been doing so well in this match. From the beginning, all the sets that he played before Buri, he always took care that he didn't give the Frenchman a lot of positions, a lot of good positions. He has given him a lot of bad ones. This was, of course, a little bit lucky, but it's still possible. You can play short, long, short with follow here. Right side English. Needs a good hit. Three-quarter full. Yeah, great shot. Too much, he missed it on the upside. We can see this again. Gets a very nice action. Actually, too much action. Jakob Haack SORENSEN is, it looks like he's going to try a 4 cushion here off the yellow. Not so bad. Imagine cue ball a little bit closer to the yellow. It would have been pretty easy. Now, a little bit further away. It's a different shot. Looked like he caught this one a little bit too thin. Smart choice here from Peter, I think. He goes long cushion, short cushion, and back to the same long cushion. Ooh, a little bit too much. Needed a lot of English to get this one to come out of the long cushion, but overdid it a little bit. Also wasn't able to keep safety speed, but still didn't leave any sure point or even better. Seven cushion shot, he avoids the kiss nicely. This is a good shot. Look at what he did with the white. Just avoids the kiss. And I think he separated himself here from orange, that this shot is possible. Very, very thin, and 5 cushions. No, not possible. He thinks, or he has decided he has to go 3 cushions directly, so he needs a cushion just before white. Not really impossible, but not something that you count on making. Did put both light-colored balls on the cushions, so not much to play here for Jakob. Long, short, long maybe of the right side of the white. Looks like he can play it with right side English. With a curve. Yeah, that's a great shot. We see a little curve, do we? No, not even a curve. Okay, I don't know what he did there. Maybe reduce the spin. And then it was a much better shot, I think. So, Jakob Haack Sørensen showing some skills here today. And he has to. He has to win all the remaining sets. But he misses this one. Big mistake. Of course, I'm a little bit critical here. I'm saying mistakes. But, I mean, these are actually world-class players, and I think I can say honestly what is a mistake and what is not a mistake for these players. It doesn't mean that all you viewers should make all these points too. So, of course, depending on your level. Nice little 3 cushion here from Peter. I was going to mention about percentages. You know, if you have a 50% scoring average, or if you, let's say you shoot 20 times and you make 10 points and you make 10 misses, you're a 1 average player. Seems strange, but that is the way you count. So if you hit 2 out of 3 shots, or 66.66% scoring average, that means you have 2 average. And then we can continue. If you make 3 out of 4, that means 75%. So only 8% more than the last example, you will have 3 average. So only a little change in hitting percentage changes your average a lot. Another very slow shot from Peter, and this time, is it too slow? No, it just gets there. It's another example of his speed control. This time, it was not to his advantage, I think. Too close to orange. Yeah, he has to shoot something here. Short, long, short, and then maybe long cushion as well. Curving. Yeah, difficult shot. I think he gets away with it. Bury to play with a high mountain to climb here. What do you even play here? Bury checking if he has a timeout. I think he will need it here. Timeout. Yeah, he has one shot there, but he can't reach it. And if he stretches, he will touch the white ball with his shirt or trousers. And with a long bridge. Anyway, everything is super difficult here. This doesn't look easy. Playing short, long, short. He could actually have played it slowly for safe. Now he put a lot of speed on it, so Jakob gets a chance here. Three cushion shot. Maybe a kiss. No kiss. Good shot. Yeah, he had lots of room there to avoid the kiss. He very much wants to play the 5 cushion here, thin on the white. But it is going to be, it has to be very thin. I think he needs to hit very close to the corner. Something like that, I thought. Is it enough? Yeah. Yes, it is. Good shot. Has to win the remaining sets to have a chance to qualify. Surely that won't happen. As a third player in this group, you can only watch these things happening. Jakob Haack Sørensen playing the balls into a perfect position for Peter de Backer. Third player Bury cannot do anything to prevent this from happening. There's things that happen. Jakob is playing for himself, trying to make points. Probably was difficult to play safe on that position as well. So sometimes this is the way it goes. Peter takes a time out here. He's not really sure. Yes, he has decided now. I will play 5 cushions on this with some extra speed, but Peter normally plays all these shots pretty slow. Just a little bit extra speed. And this is good. He put the orange ball in a perfect area and got such a nice contact on the yellow for a short angle. And that one is good as well, and this is set point to take the lead, to take back the lead. It's in hit now on the orange for 6 or probably 7 cushions. At the same time, he has to move the orange ball out of the way. He took care of that, and no problem there. Good finish from the nice position he got from Jakob Haack Sørensen, and so Haack Sørensen dug his own grave there. Now he cannot qualify anymore. So it's all about Jérémy Burry and Peter de Backer, as it actually has been from the beginning. Burry to start. Gets that kiss, and sometimes, or many times, that's the end of the inning. Needs a very good shot now to survive. Left-handed cushion first on the white. He had a similar one yesterday, and he played the draw shot 4 cushions to the short cushion first of the orange, but can he play this now? Yes, he's trying. With this cue ball position, still possible, but a little bit more difficult than the one yesterday. Yes, it's good. No kiss, fine. Beautiful. And even gets the perfect touch on the white, I think. Opens up the angles. Inside the white, maybe. Have to be careful with these shots. In the corner, crazy things happen. What? Nicely controlled. Another 3 cushion off the white ball, and if he plays this one slowly and nicely, he could get another one. Didn't play really slow. Still okay though. Makes the point and has a chance to play another 3 cushion here off the white. cue ball position is of course not so good for this shot. And I don't think he can just roll it, so he has to do something here. That means elevate the back part of the cue, or put the cue at an angle. Just a little bit. So he might be okay here. Just a little stun shot. Well done. Very speedy shot for Bury. Lost control of the balls a little bit, and needed to be lucky to have an easy shot after that one. Now I don't know. I don't know what he's supposed to play here. Another camera angle, yes, thank you. I still don't know. Yeah, he can draw. Seems like he has some good action in his cue, so could play the draw shot off the orange, just right side English, draw back, long, short, long. A little bit semi-Seigener style. Still trying to find the way. Plays short, long, short. Just misses. No, short, short, long, I should say, sorry. Very close to the kiss. That was always going to be difficult to avoid. Nice run there from Bury, some good shots. Circling around yellow. Very close to the kiss, but he gets away with it. Look at this, so close to the kiss. Draw shot now, back to the long cushion. Full spin. Very nice shot. Trick shot. So difficult to control that curve. Before the first cushion, I mean. Was that thin enough? Yes, it was. Nice. Again, very good speed. Makes sure that the next shot, the object ball will not be so far away. Now 3 cushion directly. What does he do with the orange ball? He puts that in the hole behind yellow. And this time, has he played too slow? He needed to play slow to have it come out short. But for the first time, I think, too slow. Doesn't happen many times, although he is using very little speed. Jakob now officially lost, and also I can say he's officially third in this group because, yeah, too far away now from both players. Bank shot, one of the easier ones, nicely done. And here he might have a 3-cushion off the white. Long, short, long. A little short angle. Not the easiest of hits though. Yeah. Full spin. Pretty thin hit, like less than quarter ball. That looked nice. Beautiful. Goes to the short cushion now. Right side English, short, long, and short. Yellow will disturb here, but not enough. Little lucky there, but he was not lucky with the rest. This looks like almost impossible position. Follow through? What does the white do then? Ah, he puts it down there. That's nice. Wow. Nice shot. If there was audience, they would have been applauding now. Nice controlling the white.
Time out.
Short, long, short in one way or another. Same time he has to push that white ball away.
SORENSEN, 4.
Not a bad try. Good chance for Buri now. Surely he can find five points here. Of course, you never think like that. Maximum you think about the next shot. If you have an easy one like this, you normally plan some kind of position play. Plays a 3-cushion, tries to double orange to the corner. Gets that one into a pretty nice spot. But yellow and white, they didn't really cooperate. Looks like he wants to play a 3-cushion here off the white into that corner. The white will possibly pass between orange and long cushion.
2.
Good shot.
2 pour 3.
Not always so easy to control cue ball when you throw it into the corner like that. good chance to finish this set and tie the match again. From the beginning of the match, Jérémy Bury was a favorite here, of course, because of his high ranking position and his higher average. But the longer the match has gone on, we have seen that the difference between De Backer and Bury is very, very small, and it's going to be very tight. Bury playing for 2. I'm not sure he can get this on 4 cushions. No, he's playing left side of orange. Very good shot if you make it.
4. Et pour le 7.
He didn't like it at all, it looked like, but it was perfect. Only the match point, no, the match point not, but the set point is not going to be so easy. Orange ball, and then short cushion, and then what? To that corner? Not sure. Can't see how far the orange is from the cushion. He's drawing back, so that's an indication. He's playing 4 cushions that way. Good shot, but not exactly good enough. Peter had already undressed his left hand. Gets a surprising possibility. And what a possibility it is. This is another one of those little 3 cushions. Short angles, you might be able to call them. 3 cushions to a ball in the center. Not so much speed, ball's staying there. Now the cue ball is close to the cushion, but it's not so important in this shot, I think. He doesn't have to use large amounts of English here, so the object ball is not so far away, so cue ball position is not so important here. Might be a little bit more difficult just to control where the yellow goes, but it seems like he did fine. Close to perfect. Can he hide the orange in some corner here? He used speed to get away from the kisses. Any slower, this one would have been too short, so with the speed he made it go long enough. At the same time he put the orange ball into a very good spot. And this is a very good chance to take a 2-set lead with 4 sets to play. Very thin and very slow. So good. Like that, he keeps the yellow in a perfect position. And he can play a similar shot now. Only this time I think he has to move the orange ball out of that place. I don't think he can keep it there. So he might double it across to the other corner. Yes, that looks like a good idea.
Thank.
Didn't get it all the way to the corner. Playing for 2 here, still a good chance. This is absolutely a very decisive moment of this match. Four cushion shot, maybe 5. This will be close.
Tillbaka. Thank.
Good run there from De Backer. Might not be enough. Sorensen here with a little bit complicated position. You know, he's out of the match, so he's not going to fight for his life here. Probably Bury could get a little bit of a free chance here. This one thin for a 3 cushion. A little short. And Bury did not get an easy shot. Not at all. I feel the tension now. I don't know if you do, but I'm sure the players do. Might be able to play long, long, short here of the orange ball. Or maybe he needs to go one more time across. So long, long, short, long. He went directly for the ball, and here comes the kiss. No fluke. And Peter gets another chance here, and what a nice position. Not at all easy, but it's perfectly open. Everything possible here. Not a bad shot from Bury in a difficult situation. Crunch time now for Peter. He goes for 3 cushion off the yellow here. A little draw. Normally not something he takes a time out for, but it is a very exciting moment. I understand completely. There is also a shot off the orange that you could take a look at. 5 cushions with the draw, but this should be the shot. Yeah, he took many practice strokes there. And he goes to the chair. He has one more point. He has one more point to make. That's why he took so much care. He thought it was the set point. So now we are at set point, and I would call it a little match point. A very small, but still a little match point. And it's a nice one. I think he doesn't have to draw or anything here. Just put English. Does he have to draw? Now I'm not sure anymore. He took a kiss, but maybe it doesn't matter at all. Oops, lucky. And a very important moment here for Peter De Backer. Takes the lead by 2 sets, and we will take 5-minute break as we see that lucky set point. Wow, what a little kiss. See you in 5.